hate bookkeeping and accounting. It's always easier to pass it on to someone else. But as the principal of your agency, you need to remember the buck stops with you. So you need to at least make sure you're able to see which part of your agency is making money and which part isn't. Therefore, it's critical that you set up separate chart of accounts for each part of your agency, and now is a great time to make it happen, right at the beginning of a new financial year. Traditionally, you are doing at least sales and property management, so we'll focus on separating them. But if you have other income streams, then you need to do the same with each one of those. So let's look at property management department. First, separating the income. With this, you should be able to see the income separate from management fees, letting and renewals, and then other fee income. Remember about advertising, because advertising for the landlords is a direct cost. So you need to show it separately. The cost of sale can be a debit, and then reimbursements coming in from the landlord that you recoup, you show as a credit. This way you can see if you're losing money on advertising for vacant properties, and if necessary, look at ways of recovering those losses. Then it's important to look at the expenses directly associated with running a rental department. We need to proportion things like office space. You can either work on a square metre space, for example, for property management compared to the whole. For example, if it's a third, then you attribute the rent and a third of all the office expenses to the PM department. Phone costs can be proportioned by monitoring the calls for a month or so, or better still, even look at getting a separate phone number and then keeping that account separate if you really want to be accurate with what those costs are going to be. And of course, with staffing, remember, if you have a receptionist allocating 40% of her time to property management activities, that needs to be debited to the property management department. It needs to be added to the salary and wages for the rental department. And then you have to do the same with computer costs, insurance, cars, IT, until you build a chart of accounts for each individual department. I'm sure your accountant will be able to assist if you're not too sure about some of those areas. The end result is that you should be able to look at your profit and loss reports at any time and see which department is making money and which one is not. Remember, it's a false economy to have one part of your business making money and propping up another part that's making a loss. You need to ensure that every department is profitable. If not, then we need to work towards making it profitable. Well, this has been Chris Goodway from the Rent Roll Broker. I trust these comments have been helpful to you in running your business. And until next time, goodbye.